Okay. So today is the eighth lecture on the special CheonBo education on special great works. The title of my sharing presentation for today is Total and Cosmic Salvation. Yes. So once again, let's give our beloved true parents a warm round of applause for really giving us always this wonderful teaching and the wonderful Chonbo works where we receive grace and heavenly fortune. We are the most lucky people on earth. No? So let's continue our study. In John 3:16, this is through parents' words. It says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish, but have eternal life." You should know that God gave his only Son because he loved the world so much, not because he loved the church so much. So far, people of faith haven't realized what the true standard of salvation of the world is. So this is True Parents' words. Mm. In order to save fallen human beings, who became Satan's servants into God's servants, God's Jongsong needs to exceed that of any sovereign or subject in Satan's world. Otherwise, God can't save anybody. That is because Satan will accuse, saying, God, who created heaven and earth, you need to stand in front of humankind with the best standard. You need to set conditions more than I do. If you save someone with your Jongsong, which is less than my Jongsong, that redemption cannot be perfected. Wow. So Satan accuses like this. You know, in this fallen world, we know that there is love existing in the family, love existing between man and woman, right? Parents and children. So this kind of, how do you say, love automatically translate into some kind of, how do you say, like taking care of their children, taking care of their husband or wife. So, however, because of the fall, all humankind belongs to Satan's lineage. And so, if God would like to get back humankind from Satan to God's side, God has to set the condition or jongsong in order to do that. Has Yeah, he has to pay the price. Pay the price. That means that each one of us who joined the blessing, each one of us who joined the movement, before we can join this movement, true parents has to pay the price. My goodness. That's why without true parents sacrifice, without true parents condition, we cannot go back to God's side. So this is very, very important. Therefore, if we want to also witness to people, we have to love that person even more than their parents love them. That kind of condition has to be set. So we are saying that we need to save the family, society, nation, and the world and the cosmos. But the question is, why do we need to save the world? Why is it necessary? Why is it important? Already, as an individual, it's very difficult to maintain our life of faith. And as a family, still it is not easy. But why do we have to go and challenge going up to the world level in saving the world? So, uh, it's, its reason in the external sense is that if the world remains evil, what will happen to my blessed family? If the world remains evil, what will happen to my blessed family? We know that the society is bigger than my family. So, uh, if the society is evil, which means there are drug addicts, there are killers, rapists, no, corrupt government officials. No? If there is this kind of evil society, and it does not change, is still evil, it can definitely affect our family, isn't it? Our blessed children can be affected. So, our wonderful blessed children, second generation or even third generation, walking, going to the school, huh? And then there is this criminal or even this bad person trying to harm our second generation. It is possible to happen, isn't it? So, even though we are blessed, our family is good, following true parents, following the divine principle, really very faithful. But if the society remains evil, our family will be affected. In fact, maybe our second generation does not want to join the blessing anymore. They just marry outside, and finally our blessed lineage is stopped. This is how terrible it is. The evil society has to be changed. And the reason why we do that is because our family can be affected. Uh-huh. So what if we change the society? We're able to save our tribe, and our tribe is within the nation. If we know that the nation is bigger than the family, the world and the cosmos is bigger than my family. So if the world remains evil, if the cosmos remains evil, if the nation remains corrupt, nation remains evil, going against true parents, going against the teachings of our true parents, what will happen? The evil nation, anytime, can destroy our good family, can destroy our good tribe. This is really big problem. Maybe now we're doing good, we're having our blessed family, but if we cannot change our society, if we cannot restore our nation, if we cannot restore the world, now our second, third, fourth generation, anytime can be influenced by this evil nation, can be destroyed even by the evil nation and the evil world. And so what happened to our blessed families? What happened? Oh my goodness. It cannot settle on earth. And our group will always be threatened, just like what happened with the Israelites, isn't it? Even the Israelites, they have a nation already, but they have enemies. They have enemies, and they were bombarded. They were bombed by missiles. There is one time in their story, just maybe last year, no, we have experienced they were bombed, they were attacked by the, how do you say, Hamas, and then what happened? More than 3,500 missiles was fired towards Israel. Yeah, at the same time, whoa. So this can we can really see, if we cannot restore a nation, if we cannot restore the world, our descendants, our second, third generation might be what? Destroyed by Satan, by the evil society, the evil nation, and the evil world. That's why, brothers and sisters, we really need to restore our nation. No matter what, in our generation, we should be victorious. Without doing so, no matter how wonderful our blessed family now, we can be what? Influenced, can be destroyed by this evil nation and the evil world. This is a very, very serious kind of issue that we need to consider, brothers and sisters. So look, if we want to protect our blessed family, what should we do? We have to restore our tribe. By restoring our tribe, then the tribe can protect our blessed family. And how about our tribe? How can our tribe be protected? We have to restore the nation in order to protect the tribe. How can then the nation, the tribe, how do you say, if we already have the restored nation, what is next? Even though the Philippines is like restored, even though the Philippines belong to true parents who attended true parents, practice the principle, but if other nations in the world, like the superpowers, remain to be under evil influence, anytime the communist nation, or how do you say, strong nations like China, Russia, and even America, right? Really, like only one push of a button with this nuclear missile, entire Philippines can be destroyed, even though we restore the Philippines. Can you imagine this kind of situation? It's not enough that we restore our nation, but we have to restore the world. So the world, the restored world, will protect our restored nation and will protect our restored tribe and will protect our restored family, our blessed family. Not only that, how can we protect the world? Even though we restore the world, how can it be protected? We have to restore the cosmos. What is the cosmos? The cosmos is the physical world plus the spiritual world. So, meaning we have to restore even people, spirit persons in the spirit world. Uh, and so when we restore the cosmos, then our world can be protected. The restored nation can be protected. The tribe can be protected. Our blessed families can be protected. And then what will happen? Our blessed families can prosper from generation to generation without end. Our blessed family can continue to prosper without end from generation to generation, thousands of years in the future. The kingdom of heaven on earth with our blessed family together will continue without end. So, we have to really restore the cosmos. How do we restore the cosmos? How do we restore spirit persons in the spiritual world, not only in the physical world? We have to do ancestor liberation and blessing. We have to do what? Collateral liberation. According to True Father, when I read his speech, all those people who died before reaching the age of 16, no? That is the age of Adam and Eve fell. No? All people who died from baby up to below 16 years old. All of those children who died, they actually grow spiritually in the spiritual world based on the sacrifices made by good people on earth, sacrifices made by people on God's side on earth. So they grow spiritually. And eventually, they cannot be claimed by Satan because they are the children that is go to the spiritual world before reaching the age of 16. And then, through parents, blessed all of them. So there are so many, right? So many. And then, not only that, when we join Chanyang Yoksa session, the evil spirits that are attached in our bodies are liberated. And then once they're liberated, they go to the blessing and they become absolute good spirits. That's why it was mentioned by Demonim last 2010 when I attend the CheonBo Works in Korea. Even before that, Demonim said there are more than 500 billion absolute good spirits. No? So in the spirit world, it's just like 20% of the entire population of the spirit world. So we can see that now so many absolute good spirits, brothers and sisters. So with the spiritual world, with these absolute good spirits and angels working together with us on earth, we can restore our nation, we can restore the world, and eventually the cosmos is restored. If we do this, if we become victorious in doing this, then our blessed families can be protected. Our tribe can be protected. Our nation can be protected. The world will be protected. And what will happen? Our blessed families can continue to prosper from generation to generation without end. For thousands of years, kingdom of heaven will be here on the earth. Nobody can destroy it anymore. This is our goal, brothers and sisters. We cannot stop mobilizing until we restore the Philippines. We cannot stop mobilizing until we restore the world, which True Mother called the heavenly unified world. We cannot stop mobilizing until we restore all spirits in the spirit world as well, thereby restoring the cosmos. This is very, very serious. Without doing this, our blessed children, no matter how good they are, our blessed family, no matter how excellent we are, will be destroyed by the evil Philippines, the evil world, and the evil cosmos. We have to really be serious. We have to do witnessing. We have to sacrifice uh, more and more, work harder more and more, and bring victory, no, in our time while we are still alive on earth together with True Mother. This is an incredible, how do you say, work that we have to do together, brothers and sisters, for the sake of our children, for the sake of our blessed children. We have to go this path. So let me read through parents' speech. What is the will of God's providence of salvation? What is God's providence? It is to save the world. What is God's purpose for establishing religions? It is to save all people of the world. Everyone, if a religion forgets its purpose of saving the world, that religion will perish. Its families will be ruined. The nation will be ruined as well. Therefore, we are the religion that should really live for the sake of saving the world. We will not perish if we go this way. But other religions now, as you can see, the established religions, they appear to be very, very okay now. But step by step, they're becoming selfish. They only think about their own denomination. They never think of saving the world. What will happen to these religions? They will perish. Our group, Unification Church, will also perish if we don't live for the sake of saving the world. This is true parent speech. So those who don't love their nation cannot go to the kingdom of heaven. Those who don't love the world cannot go to the kingdom of heaven either. If you only love your church, you cannot go to the kingdom of heaven. In fact, if you only love your family, you cannot go to the kingdom of heaven. Why? Because no, church is even the family is even smaller than the church. So if we cannot love the church, you cannot go to the kingdom of heaven. It follows that if we only focus on loving our own family, focus on our taking care of our blessed children, we don't involve in church activities, we don't involve in witnessing, we don't involve in what doing seminars and workshops in saving the nation. Even though our family is good, someday it will be influenced by the evil nation, the evil world, and the evil cosmos. And everything we worked hard for in taking care of our blessed families will be destroyed, no, by evil in a higher level than our family. So what should be our goal? What do you think is God's goal, brothers and sisters? So I believe that the goal of God, as well as our goal as children of God, should be total salvation. What is total salvation? That is, all of humankind on earth, as well as in the spiritual world, will be restored. We know that true Father and true Mother said, we have to become a good person by being a good child. By in the family, we can be a filial child as well. So we can also love by sacrifice or love the society, then we can become a good citizen. If we sacrifice for the nation, then we can be hero or patriot. And if we can sacrifice for the world, we can be called a saint. But if you sacrifice for the sake of the cosmos, which includes the spirit world, we can be children of God. So we are people who are doing ancestral liberation and blessing, collateral liberation. So meaning we are saving the spirit world. We are working for the salvation of the spirit world as well as the physical world. So we are standing in the position to become children of God. So why God would like to save all humankind? Why God has that kind of mind? And why all of us should also have that kind of mindset? Why? So this is the Hyojong Heaven and Earth, no, CheonBo Training Center. True parents established this place in order to save the spirit world, save the spirits in the spiritual world through ancestral liberation and blessing, as well as establish the foundation in the physical world on earth to build the kingdom of heaven on earth. So both physical world and spiritual world, no, together, working together in order to build God's kingdom, saving both people on earth and people in the spiritual world. And the center of this Hyojong Chonwon complex is the Chonsimwon, right? This is the place where we can mobilize the spiritual world. Let me read through parent speech. As tribal messiahs, all of you should create many citizens of heaven before you pass away. This is the most valuable thing, the most valuable wish you can make in your life. This ownership is your treasure. There has never been a person like this in the spirit world, no, like heavenly tribal messiah, no. Therefore, you must bring more than 100, even 1,000 people to the kingdom, so that later many of your friends can appear around you in the spiritual world as soon as you call them. So true Father said we have to witness. We have to have what? 100 or even 1,000 people. We have to witness. That's why 430 couples multiplied by 2, that's 860. Together with their children, there's more than 1,000. So if we can be successful in our 430 couples uh, blessing and then witnessing, and finally we can have even 1,000 people that becomes our spiritual children. This is our treasure, according to true Father, uh, according to true Mother. This is our treasure. And when we go to the spiritual world, they will welcome us, and we can have that kind of incredible treasure in the spiritual world. This is no, when we become victorious in raising them up, they become members, right? Attending to parents. So why do we need to save the world again? We have the whole purpose and the individual purpose. Whole purpose is no, for God's total happiness and the cosmic victory. What is individual purpose? So that we can experience individual, no, true happiness, and also become victorious as an individual. So we have to save the world. Why? This is the mind of God. This is the heart of God. Let me share you about the shepherd story. The shepherd story. In the Bible, there is this shepherd who have 100 sheep, okay? And then when he gathered all the sheep, he counted only 99. One is missing. What did the shepherd do? What did he do? He left the 99 sheeps, and then he go up, down in the mountain, in the valleys, looking for this one lost sheep, leaving behind the 99, uh, just looking for this one lost sheep. This is the heart of a shepherd. He cannot be, how do you say, his situation, his heart cannot be totally calm and relaxed without finding the one lost sheep. This is the situation of a shepherd. How about the parent? My goodness. The heart of a parent. Let me tell you the story of this parent with 10 children, okay? So if you're a parent, most of us are parents here, and you have 10 children, uh, are you happy? Of course, no, you're happy you have 10 children. And then you work very hard to raise up your children. Uh, work very hard. Finally, 9 children became happy and victorious in their lives. But only one child has big problem. Huh? He became drug addict. And finally, he had sickness, go to hospital. And then he had AIDS. He has diabetes with high blood. And then finally, he has to stay in the hospital. All kinds of sickness go to him. Right? So, what do you think, brothers and sisters? Will a parent be happy? Will he be happy? I don't think so. Huh? A parent can only be truly happy if all of his children are happy. So even though 9 children are victorious and are happy, only one child is problematic. The heart of a mother, the heart of a father goes to that problematic child, right? And then that parent will do his best in order to really make that child really be healed and become victorious as well. This is the heart of a parent. And in fact, it is not logical at all. Look, 9 is greater than 1, right? 9 is even much greater than 1. It's more than the majority. So 9 successful, only 1 is not happy, not successful. Huh? you should be happy, right? But if you use the heart of a parent cannot be truly happy unless all his children are happy. This is the heart. Even fallen parents has this kind of heart. My mother has this kind of heart. My father has this kind of heart. Maybe your parents also, right? So how about God, who is the source of love? God has like more than 8 billion people on earth. Huh? 8 billion people. If 7.999999 billion goes to heaven, only one person go to hell. Do you think God can truly be happy as the parent of all humankind? No. That's why our beloved true mother, her heart is that the 8 billion people of the world, we have to reach out. We have to witness and bring back to God's side. So, this is very, very important, understanding the heart of a parent. God's heart is to save all people. Therefore, as filial sons and daughters of God, we should also have the same heart. We have to really reach out to all individuals and witness to them and bring them back to God's side. This is the heart of a parent to save all people. So if we do this, then we can really establish a blessed family that can last from generation to generation. And the kingdom of heaven will last forever. Aju? But if we cannot restore our nation now, we will have a big problem, brothers and sisters. If we pass away, we go to the spiritual world and we have not restored the Philippines, how difficult it is for our second generation to grow up. They can really experience so many difficulties and even might be even totally taken back by the fallen world. So let's talk now about the CheonBo one and the CheonBo couples. What is CheonBo one? We know that True Mother established this CheonBo one in Korea. And True Mother declared, I have declared that I will build the CheonBo one in Chongpyeong. All of your names must be registered there. You have to know that you are in a position that is blessed by God. So this CheonBo one, actually, it has a computer system of records that can last for thousands of years. True Mother declared that once our name is registered here, it can be seen by the future generation, even 1,000 years in the future, even 10,000 years in the future. All our accomplishments centered on true parents can be recorded in this spatial database or spatial computer system. The Sunhak Institute of History has this kind of system, brothers and sisters. So if we become victorious in our heavenly tribal Messiah mission, our names will be written here, and our names will never be forgotten in the history of humankind. We will be remembered from generation to generation. Amazing, no? True Mother established this for us. So let me read this. Heavenly Tribal Messiah. By carrying out your mission as tribal messiahs, you can liberate God and true parents. The nation, world, and cosmos are all connected to you in this. Originally, you should have gone through the course of a tribal messiah, national messiah, world messiah, and cosmic messiah in order to connect to God. These things have all been done by the true parents. You have only your mission as a tribal messiah. True Father said in his speech that I've read, if we become victorious as a tribal messiah, you will inherit everything that belongs to me. Parents say like this. It is the same as if you have accomplished everything that I have accomplished. Your parents said like this. By becoming victorious as heavenly tribal messiah, we don't need to go to the national messiah, world messiah, cosmic messiah. Become victorious as a heavenly tribal messiah. We can be considered as a person who have accomplished just like what true parents had accomplished in their lives. Wow, what a tremendous grace it is. So how to become victorious tribal messiah? How to be registered as a CheonBo couple? We need to complete the ancestor liberation and blessing up to 430 generation. And then, as tribal messiahs, you have to complete the tribal messiah blessing of 430 couples on earth. And finally, with other requirements, we can do this up to number 5. And then we can be registered as a what? CheonBo couples. And once we are registered as CheonBo couples, our names, our pictures even will be placed in this CheonBo 1. Eh? This is the what? The Tribal Messiah Victor's Hall in CheonBo 1, inside CheonBo 1. So our names, even our pictures will be placed here. Our accomplishments will be placed here. Centered on true parents will be placed here. So this is the Heavenly Tribal Messiah Hall of Victor. You can see this one, right? And then you can see here the pictures of blessed couples who become victorious as Heavenly Tribal Messiahs. And then there's this computer system in the middle. And then when you go here, what will happen? I tried this when I went to Korea. Then I can see my picture together with my wife, with my name there. You can see, right? Now you just press the computer, and then you can see this inside the CheonBo 1. Not only in the future, not only this one, but all our accomplishments, the pictures that all our accomplishments centered on true mother, centered on true parents, can also be placed here as well. So our names will be recorded even for thousands of years in the future. Our descendants will see this. Brothers and sisters, how wonderful it is, right? Many of us, we don't know the name of our grandfather. We don't know the name of our great grandfather. But if we can become victorious, Heavenly Tribal Messiah, and be registered in CheonBo 1, what will happen? Even thousands of years in the future, even 10,000s of years in the future, our names will be remembered by our descendants. Aju, I really encourage all blessed families and all members here to really be serious about this. This is very, very serious. We have to really accomplish this within our lifetime. My mother said, I will make the Chon Ilguk, what's that? CheonBo 1 here at this training center, where your descendants, thousands, even 10,000 generations would say, I am so proud of my ancestors. I am truly grateful and honored. It will remain for eternity. I'm making this for you. True mother said like this. Wow. So our descendants will say, I am so proud of my ancestors. And our names, our faces will be remembered for eternity, brothers and sisters. So we have to really, really apply and be registered as a CheonBo couple. Once we do this, we can have this royal holy robe of purple, recognized as a member of the royal family of true parents. Is it beautiful? Yes, very beautiful. And then we can receive this plaque of recognition, even a medal and the HTM pin, no? Recognized by true parents as the citizens of Cheonilguk. We can see here the signature of true father, the signature of true mother, along with the seal of true parents, recognizing us as a person who had victoriously fulfilled our responsibility in the era of Cheonilguk. This will be remembered by the future generations. Thousands of years, even 10,000s of years in the future, we have to very, very seriously sacrifice everything. Even though we borrow money here and there, we have to be registered as a CheonBo couple. And then we can also have this special CheonBo ID. And in the future, now only few companies in Korea give us discount. But in the future, many, many companies around the world will recognize true parents, most especially as we become victorious in restoring our nation. Then these CheonBo couples will be recognized even by businesses and institutions around the world. No? Amazing. So this is an image of the CheonBo award box, which will be granted to confirmed CheonBo couples at the CheonBo 1 entrance ceremony, which already finished, right? So this CheonBo award box contains the CheonBo plaque the CheonBo holy robe. No? It may be treasured as a family heirloom for generations to come. Wow! Meaning we can give this to our second generation children and they can inherit this. So this is indeed an accomplishment greater than the accomplishment of any presidents or prime ministers of nation, any scientists or presidents of universities, uh, any athlete who is famous, any billionaires, no, who had gathered billions of dollars uh, when they were alive. This is greater than any accomplishment of the greatest people born on earth, becoming what? Registered as a CheonBo couple. Let's read this. We need to save the world. We need to send out missionaries to 120 nations until 1974. This is what must be done in order to prepare for this established 120 holy grounds. The responsibility for the restoration of the world rests on our shoulders. We need to inevitably accomplish this. If we do not, we need to fulfill it even in the spirit world. Then, how can we fulfill this? This time will never come again, brothers and sisters. This kind of providential time only come once. You will not experience this time again when you can receive direction from me, no? Direction from True Mother, okay? And work in the center of my heart. This opportunity has never existed before in history. By following True Mother now, by uniting with True Mother now, we have the opportunity to work at the center of the heart of True Mother. And we can be victorious together with True Mother. Let's go together, brothers and sisters, and restore our nation, the Philippines. We have to really become victorious as individuals and make true our Heavenly Parent truly happy. God can only be truly happy if we restore our nation, the world, and the cosmos. So let us all continuously move forward without stopping until we save the Philippines, until we save the world and the cosmos. Let's make our children proud as we become heroes of our nation, saints of the world, and divine sons and daughters of God and true parents. This is the time when we can declare victory and be happy together, brothers and sisters. This is the time when we can unite together and become the savior of our nation and the world and make our children become proud, make our descendants in the future become proud, sons and daughters of heaven. Adieu. Thank you very much, everyone. Kamsahamnida.